For the past 2.5 years, Minecraft Middle-Earth has been constantly producing high-quality videos for our social medias, build showcases, informational titles, and even some music videos. They have become hugely influential in growing our community over that time and are one of the main sources in our advertising arsenal. And I know you all are definitely asking yourselves, well, how are these things made? And how can I help with such critically acclaimed titles? Well, do I have the video for you? Before we start in your introduction down video lane, we must take a look back at where this all began. I want you to close your eyes and imagine the year of our Lord, 2011. MCME is only 7 months young, and someone by the name of, I don't know, had the bright idea to make a wonderful video out of it. We then hit up this guy named AeroBlitz to record and edit the thing, and voila, magic was born. Multiple build showcases and trailers were created from there on out, from the iconic Isengard showcase to the trailer of our first ever adventure map, The Fall of Gondolin. And just like Gondolin, the YouTube channel also fell in 2016. After a long run of content, the server fell into a burnout, and content stopped being produced. There was then a 2-year gap period where a handful of videos were created by myself and to-be leader of video team Toady, but nothing really ever stuck. Until in the summer of 2020, there was an idea by now leader of video team Toady to revive the YouTube channel. This will be done in a 2-part premiere over the course of a week. The first was a showcase of a newly completed project, in this case being Dolamroth, and the other was celebrating the 10th anniversary of our server. The former did wonderfully, racking up thousands of views quite quickly. And then, on October 10th, now that you know your history, let's get into the nitty-gritty of all this, because it's quite a process to make videos. So rule number 1 is you can't have content without content. Pretty self-explanatory though. Everything starts with an idea. What do you want to show off to the world? Is it a build location, an original song, or maybe even a tour featuring 2 daring individuals? Whatever the concept is, it's got to go through the head honchos. In this case, Toady and Effie. Most ideas go through, but make sure to plan it out. Failing to plan is planning to fail. I remember that from my high school history teacher. Now, this ain't a feature film, but that doesn't mean you should slack on pre-production. A script is always a great starting point as it gets your ideas down on paper, or on a screen, whatever you're using. From that point on, you can start thinking about how you want to visualize this idea. What types of shots do you want to show? How about the audio? All this goes into the planning phase. And make sure to also run this by Effie and Toady, because if they don't like it, then you got a lot to redo. Time for the fun part, or worst part, depending on who you ask. Filming is pretty easy in video games compared to real life, so most people can get the hang of it quite quickly. The main tool you're going to need for this venture is Replay Mod. Replay is going to be your main tool for recording and capturing inside your Minecraft world. So to get it working, start the recording. Just gotta load up the world, walk around the areas you want to show off, and leave. It's really as simple as that. The hard part comes in when you gotta frame your shots. Now, this isn't a full-blown tutorial, and I only have so much time on this planet, so if you're looking for an in-depth guide on how to use the mod, check out the video in the description below or in the card in the top right, as it will be quite helpful on your filmmaking journey. Well, now that you have your footage, it's time to enter the wonderful land of... Now, I'm not gonna lie. Post is a beast in and of itself that's hard to explain in a very short video like this. This is where you make all your edits, your cuts, your audio, your visuals, your text, your thumbnail. Everything that you see on the screen once it's done happens right here. So no pressure, right? This is going to be the trial and error stage to get everything right and make sure it's all good by the time it gets posted on the YouTube channel. So don't be afraid to take your time with it. Practice makes perfect in the end. And for those who don't know how to use editing softwares like Premiere or DaVinci, fret not, as there are many tutorials on the internet teaching you how to use the software in a quick and easy fashion. After the long and scary post-production process, you finally get to relax and do it all over again next month. Not really. But in the end, this video is not to only show you the process of video creation, but to also throw a bone out to anyone who wants to try it. I started making videos on this server from knowing absolutely nothing and editing on my iPhone. And here I am doing this. So no matter what skill or talent you have, we welcome anyone on board to the video team. And I hope these past few minutes have convinced you to stop by and try something new. So from all of us in video team, all of you watching, thank you. And make sure to message Effie to make a video next month. Thank you, bye.